Hello there, my name is Thomas O'Regan, and today I wanted to tell you guys all the benefits that I got from investing in property in one of my investment grade properties. Over the last 3.5 years, me and my wife have built an 11 property portfolio, and today I just wanted to showcase one of these properties to you that people typically wouldn't buy, but for me it's been very good. Now, I bought this property through the lens of an investor, so it ticked all the boxes when it came to investing, but it definitely didn't tick the boxes when it came to being a home or a property that someone would ideally want to live in or anything like that, which is the normal criteria that people go through as novice investors when they look at investing in property. They normally go through some sort of criteria, which is them thinking, should I live here? Could I live here? Would this be a nice place to live? And all these things that make them feel like it would be a good investment, which in reality, it does have no bearing on how it's going to perform as an investment. I won't get into how to identify a good investment property today, but I just wanted to go through all the benefits I got from investing in an investment grade property. So, first benefit, I bought the property for a very low price, and after owning it for 3 months, the actual deposit that I started with when I bought the property, I got that money straight back out 3 months later in equity because the property had gone up in value. I bought at the start of a market cycle. And if you're investing, you really want to focus on where you are buying in the market cycle, wherever you're buying, ideally at the start, right? So that was the biggest benefit. So essentially what that means is we put in, say it was $40,000 of our own money. The property was a very affordable property at the time. And after 3 months, we got that 40 grand back out. What did we do with the 40 grand? We invested in another property, obviously. That's the first benefit. The second benefit was the property throughout the whole time we own it, it cash flowed neutral or positive. And when I say cash flowed neutral or positive, I mean depending on how much equity we pulled out of the property, at some different points it was neutral and some different points it was cash flow positive. Say, for example, when we bought it, we had a loan on it. Say the loan was about $150,000, and then we took out some equity after the first 3 months, and we took out $40,000 of equity, and then the loan went up to $190,000, meaning our expenses on the property were more, and at that time the property went to neutral cash flow. After about a year, the rental market went up, and we were able to do a rental increase. The property went positive cash flow again, and then what we actually did, which is the second benefit, is positive cash flow. We had positive cash flow the whole time, roughly about neutral to $50 extra per week, or like about around $2,600 extra in our pocket each week just by owning the property in positive cash flow. So the second benefit was we actually refinanced the property more than one time. We refinanced it like some of them, just 2 or 3 times. I'm getting confused which properties are which, but some we've refinanced twice and some we've refinanced 3 times. And what we did with these, every time we refinanced the properties, we bought more property. And those are the three main benefits of buying an investment property. Positive cash flow, you get the appreciation from the property. Ultimately, these properties that we bought, we actually ended up selling them, and we ended up selling them, and from a return on capital perspective, this property that I'm talking about, we owned it for 3 years. After we sold it for $391,000, and the cash that I got back after that sale, after we refinanced it 3 times, was $118,000. So cash flowed for 3 years that we owned it, positive to neutral, money back in our pockets as we owned it, and then finally we were able to leverage into much more properties through that property, and ultimately we ended up selling the property and made a large profit. In terms of how much money we put into the deal, we probably made like 3 times on our money in the space of 3 years, as well as obviously leveraging into other properties. And benefiting the positive cash flow. So that's the main benefits I like to enjoy through investing in properties, and that's why I invest in properties. If you guys have any questions, just hit me up in the comments. Otherwise, subscribe to these videos and you'll be seeing more of me later. Bye.